Welcome. I am Annette Reeder from the biblicalnutritionist.com, and today it's another grocery discovery. I looked at my notes and I had so much information I wanted to teach you that I decided, you know what, this is overload. We're going to divide this into 3 sessions, and I'm going to teach you about some prebiotic rich foods. These foods are so important, and we're going to talk about why you need these in your diet. Okay, I'll give you a hint. If you want to have a beautiful skin, if you want to have a healthy liver, if you want to be able to lose weight, you need these foods in your diet. So today, I'm going to introduce you to 2 foods. You already know them, but did you know why you should have them in your diet every day? Yes, so we're going to talk about it when we go inside. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, the bell, everything, so we can stay connected and build a relationship so that I can learn what you need to understand your health and how you need to understand the most important ingredient: God loves you. He's created you for a specific purpose, and it is my mission to help you fulfill that purpose. So don't forget to hit those buttons down below so we can stay connected. Now, before we go inside into this store that I just love visiting, I wanted to share with you that this video is being sponsored by Biblical Nutrition Academy. And that's where we have all of our courses so that you can go and learn God's recipe for excellent health. Now, let's check it out. Okay, as usual, the band is playing. It's always waiting for me to walk in the doors. Here is the first food I wanted to share with you, and it's leeks. Leeks is part of the onion family, and yes, I've done videos about leeks before, so go back and check those out on YouTube. But leeks are incredibly important for your health, and just slicing them up and putting them on a salad, you can enjoy the benefit. Now, there are 6 reasons why we need to have prebiotic-rich foods in our diet every day. Now, yes, you can take a supplement, but sometimes you just wonder, is that a good supplement or not a good supplement? Because there are good ingredients and there are bad ingredients. There are good sources and there are bad sources. So let's look at what we can get from our foods specifically and why we need these in our diet. Number 1, good prebiotics are going to feed the good bacteria. As they feed the good bacteria, they starve out the bad bacteria. That's pathogens, that's viruses, that's bacteria. So hey, let's feed the good bacteria. That way we starve out the bad bacteria. That's reason number 1. Reason number 2, it helps you resist infection. Yes, it's building an army of defense against anything that comes along. And we have lots of things coming along into our body, and this is going to help us get rid of it and help us to get rid of infection and resist infection. Another reason is for a mental focus. Who doesn't want a little bit of mental focus or a mental edge in their day? Yes, I could always use a little bit of mental edge with everything I'm trying to accomplish in sharing with you this recipe of healthy life. Another reason is it helps gobble up cancer in the colon. Sometimes you don't know, actually most of the time you do not know you have cancer growing in the colon. Yet if you took some of these leeks and if you remember, you cut them open by slicing down the center and wash it really well, kind of fan it out, get all of the dirt out, and then just slice this into your salad every night. Hopefully you've already watched my Power 5 salad. So if not, you better go check that out right now. Add these leeks into your salad, just maybe that much in a salad every day. You don't need to eat all of this in one day. You just need maybe, an inch or a half inch in your salad, and you're giving your body what it needs. Now, bacteria, prebiotics, probiotics, you're only going to see them under a microscope, so you don't need a whole lot, but they do a magnificent job in your body. So that's another reason, is we want to gobble up any cancer cells in our colon. Okay, is that not reason enough? Did you need 6, or did you just need 1 reason to eat these today? Okay, but let me give you one more. Eczema. Infants who do not have a prebiotic, probiotic rich diet are very susceptible to food allergies and eczema. So if you have a child with eczema, that actually started when they were an infant because of not having a healthy microbiome. So our children need to have these foods in their diet as soon as they start eating. Okay, maybe an infant who's nursing or on a bottle is not going to have leeks, but the mom can get the leeks and pass it to her children. And that's another important thing. When you are pregnant, we need to eat these. That microbiome needs to be as healthy as possible when you're pregnant, to help that child, that baby, that precious new life, to have the best start of life in this world, because this world's kind of weird. Okay, so eczema. And if as an adult, if you have eczema, you really need to rebuild that microbiome to help overcome that issue. And reason number 6 to get these leeks in your diet is because leeks, the prebiotic in the leeks, actually helps your body to absorb calcium. When you're not able to absorb calcium, then we start getting the osteoporosis, osteopenia, heart problems, because our heart needs calcium. Our teeth need calcium. If your teeth are like breaking off and falling apart, you probably should fix your microbiome first. Forget the calcium, get the microbiome fixed first. So these are 6 reasons why you need to have prebiotics in your diet. And hey, why not just get them the way God designed, in real food? Now, at the end of this video, I am going to share with you how I get some of these foods in my diet when I don't feel like chopping them up. So stay tuned for that. So leeks is our #1 food that I'm sharing with you today. So enjoy these fresh in your salads. You can saute them, you can add them into soups, you can add them into any of your stir fries. Yes, totally a good value for your body. Our second food for today is asparagus. Yes, we've talked about this before. In fact, I would have preferred to show you mine in the garden, but I'm at the end of my season and I didn't have any to show you. Yeah, asparagus is another nutritious food that's going to give us prebiotics. Here's 2 reasons why we need to think about adding more asparagus in our diet and the leeks that I just talked about. One is they break down toxins in your body. Anytime we can eat a food and have it work for us, that's like a double bonus. Not only do we get to enjoy the flavor, we get to enjoy the benefits. Those are the side effects we get from eating healthy food. So it's going to break down toxins. That's important for your liver to be able to cleanse itself. That's important for your skin to look beautiful, no matter what age you are. That's important for so many reasons, for your hormones to say, hey, let's have a happy day. Yes, this is why we need to get rid of those toxins. And just a side note, if you've got toxic thoughts, you're thinking negative thoughts about yourself and da-da-da-da-da, we're not gonna go there. You need to meet with us in the 40-day transformation, because that's where we address those toxic thoughts. And if that's not enough for you, then you need to join me for personal coaching in the inner circle. Okay, so here's #2 reason why you need the asparagus and the leeks in your diet. They help break down, wait for it, fat. Yes, they help break down fat. So you might want to just get you some asparagus, get you some leeks, and I just really want you to eat them raw. So asparagus, yes, you can totally, there's a few little pieces that are broken off. Take this asparagus and dip it in some hummus. Eat it raw, yes. When I was growing these in my garden, they just finished their season. I was just walking by the garden in the morning, picking some asparagus and just munching on it. You know, I call that going out to breakfast, when I just go out to my garden and just eat whatever's growing. And so it's kind of fun. So yes, eat these raw. Yes, you can saute them. I don't want you to overcook them. Like, why would you let all those enzymes and nutrition just go away with the water? I want you to get every bit of it in your diet. So eat them raw, use it as a dip. You don't need carrots as the only vegetable to be used with a dip. Asparagus can do it too, and it would look so much cuter on your table. So yes, eat them as a dip, put them in your salads, just enjoy them. Some days I just don't feel like chopping up vegetables, and I just want to have a smoothie for a meal and then add everything into it that's going to benefit my microbiome. So that's why I will use this superfood, because it's going to have the pre and the probiotic foods already in it. And it's just a huge collection of every food that I want, because if you follow me very long, you're like, wow, Annette, that grocery list is getting really long that you say I should have every day. Well, sometimes I will use a superfood powder to help cover that area of my diet. And then this is a seed fiber that works well with it because it gives the bacteria, the pre and probiotics, the food it needs to really grow well in my digestive tract. Because yeah, we need a strong immune system. So anytime I can boost it with some powders like these, I'm going to do it. So I just want to share this with you. This is what I use, and I just wanted to let you know. I'll put a link to it down below. So these are 2 vegetables that I want you to get in your diet. This is a beginning of a series of videos I'm going to share with you. So again, make sure you have hit like, subscribe, and the bell, because this is a 3-part series. And I'm starting with some really healthy foods, but we're going to get higher up on the food chain as far as what is even more prebiotic rich foods, because we need mental focus, we need beautiful skin, we need a healthy liver, we need a digestive system that doesn't talk back, and we want it to be healthy. So make sure you stay tuned to these videos. Remember, this video is being sponsored by Biblical Nutrition Academy. This is where we have all of our courses where you can go and learn God's recipe for excellent health. And as always, it is my joy, my honor, and my pleasure to serve you God's recipe for excellent health. Thanks for watching.
My husband's doctor was writing prescriptions faster than our hearts were beating with stress. Yet, could there be another way? Is there another answer? Well, that is when a friend suggested to me, Annette, go back into God's Word, start reading it differently, and start with the Daniel fast. Well, those words changed the trajectory of our lives. And 30 days later, we were prescription free, 35 pounds lighter, combined total, lower cholesterol, lower triglycerides, and we knew that God had answered our prayer for greater health His way. Now, if you are praying for an answer on how to get started, I highly recommend the Daniel fast. First, go to the biblicalnutritionacademy.com website, click on the Daniel fast, and sign up. It's that easy. Plus, the link will be in the show notes below.